Yay! We're live!
Yay!
Is anyone here yet? I can never tell when anyone is here yet. Oh! First up! Heart face right back at ya. Hey, you guys! First of all, I'm so happy to have you on Jenna's Jams! Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
For being here.
It's a pleasure.
You're the freaking best. You might know us from playing Becky and Jenna.
Mm-hmm.
I got my charity right here. Sweet, sweet charity. Alright, we're going to start off with our rapid fire questions.
Okay.
Like usual. So for right now, start submitting your questions. And we've got people furiously writing them down, and then we're going to answer them, and then we're going to jam to a very sweet tune that Charity just introduced me to that I love. I don't know where I've been sleeping, under a rock or something, but it's a sweet tune, and we can't wait to share it with you and jam out with y'all. All right, write your questions, submit, please. Okay. Rapid fire question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. You know what rapid fire question
You
is,
just
right?
go.
Yep.
Yes, I got you. I was like, that sounds pretty straightforward. Okay.
Where were you born?
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Date. Wow, you speak fast. Okay. Date you moved to New York City.
Oh, October 13th, 2003.
Broadway debut.
Sideshow.
If you could play any other character in Waitress, male or female, who would it be?
Old Joe.
Sweet or salty?
Both.
By Chloe or P.S. Kitchen?
By Chloe.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Hot or cold?
Hot.
Any life hacks?
Life hacks. Like little. No, I don't. I guess I don't have any life hacks.
Favorite role you've ever played?
Favorite role I've ever played? Maybe Effie in Dreamgirls.
Oh, I wish I could have seen you. Okay. Your first celebrity crush?
First celebrity crush. Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Yes, of course. Duh. Becky's celebrity crush.
Becky's celebrity crush. Burt Reynolds.
Favorite holiday?
Favorite holiday is Thanksgiving.
Would you rather cuddle a baby panda or a baby penguin?
Panda.
What's the maximum number of spritzes of perfume before it's too much?
4.
Bittersweet or creamy milk?
Bittersweet.
If you were given the opportunity to fly into space given today's technology, would you take it?
Absolutely.
Biggest pet peeve?
People smack him when they eat like.
Oh God, I need to be careful. Favorite city you've ever been to on tour?
Portland, Oregon.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Early bird or night owl?
Night owl.
Lake house or beach house?
Beach house.
Dream superpower?
Teleportation.
Ooh.
Lazy.
Hey,
I don't want to walk. I don't want to have to drive.
Convenient.
Fly.
No subway. All right. Is it always best to tell the truth?
Yes, it is.
Fastest you've ever driven a car?
Probably like 106.
Oh my gosh, Charity!
You don't even want to know why.
Oh my god!
I got a ticket.
That gives me, like, I'm sweating, and I was already sweating.
Don't
because I
do
always
that. It's
sweat during
completely
the
irresponsible.
shows. It's okay. You had a reason. There's never a reason, but hey, it's more important to tell the truth than to tell the truth. Would you ever eat a bug for $20?
No, not for 20.
Oh god, I would. Isn't that bad? I was like 20. Wish I had put 20 or 30. I was like, no, I'd do it for 20. Oh god. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna start taking questions from you guys. I hope that you've been writing them down, typing them out. We've been writing them down. Thank you so much to everyone on the Waitress social media team for being here and writing down these questions. So, what does that say? Isabella Scarpa wants to know your go-to audition song. Oh, that's a hard question.
Well, the thing about it is we don't really now they just send you the material from the show to audition with that. But when I was having to sing something from my own book, my go-to was Never Can Say Goodbye, Jackson 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mine was Oh Darling by the Beatles.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
I was just any musical theater, I was like, I'm going to sing the Beatles instead.
Yeah, let me dramatize this pop
Right?
song.
Which character do you spiritually relate to the most? That's a great question. Rihanna X Hill wants to know.
Which character in Waitress?
Do you spiritually relate to the most? I think I would say maybe Dr. Pomander.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Mark, when we were rehearsing, he came up with this amazing, we were talking character because we went into the show together, and we would always talk character, and he had this amazing theory that Dr. Pomander, or what he would always say, he's like, I think he was either, when he was a kid, wanted to be an illustrator or wanted to be like something creative, which is why he describes the pies the way he describes them. And I just loved the way that he had this like very imaginative character background for him, and then he, you know, took the path that was presented to him and became a doctor. But ever since he said that, I loved his, like, the dream that he brought to Dr. Pomander, and I feel like I'm dreamy, so maybe that. But I also have a lot of Jenna in me.
Yeah, I think I have a lot of all of them. You know, I think we all have. We're all just so multifaceted, and we have so many sides of us. I feel like I can be a Becky sometimes, every now and then, or I can be a Jenna or a Dawn, just like, I don't know, just like, what's going on, you know, or, you know, messy Dr. Pomander doing stuff he shouldn't do.
Yes, it's so true. I think that's one thing I love about the way that these women were written, and these men were written, but especially the women in this show. They are just so juicy in that. I love that everyone is relatable. So yeah, that's a really cool question. I want to think harder, and maybe I'll even get back to you again.
Yeah.
Okay. I like throwing them. What's the most difficult prop? Sarah at Sandy wants to know.
I would say sometimes those baking racks. If they are the other way around, that thing, the casters, they just don't want to roll. Yeah, the wheels, they just want to roll right into the wall, and it's tough.
And they're heavy, and our shoes are non-slip, but mine are always slippery.
Covered in flour, probably.
Yes! And so, like, I'll go to push them, and sometimes I'll just, like, start slipping myself as I'm, like, pushing them. Yeah, those are really hard. That, and I don't want to, actually, we're just going to stick to that, because I feel like if I say something else is hard, then tonight it's going to be really hard for me, because I will jinx myself, because that's what I do. All right, thanks, Sarah. Okay. Voline, reminds me of Colleen. Voline wants to know, what was your first musical ever? The first musical you ever did?
The first musical I ever did was The Wiz, and I played Eveline. I wanted to be Dorothy, but they were like, you sing like an Eveline, honey. So I had to say, I was 16, and I was like, oh God, I just want to go home. But like, I did it, and that was the first thing I ever did. And I actually, Jordan Sparks was in that musical.
No way!
Kamiko Glenn, Emma Stone, Max Crumb. We all did children's theater together in Phoenix at Valley Youth Theater in Phoenix, Arizona. We all did children's theater together.
Okay, I would like to see footage of that.
I was 16. Jordan was like 11. You know what I mean? She was a poppy in like the Wiz. So
dreams come true, y'all. Holy cow! That's insane.
Yeah, that theater pumps them out. That youth theater pumps them out. They do.
I want archival footage of that, and then I want the revival to happen.
I've got pictures.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible. All right, we've got time for one more question. Maddie Gallagher 16 wants to know. Oh, this is always a hard question. Favorite song in Waitress? Changes for me every night.
God, that's tough.
What are you leaning on lately?
I always lean on Soft Place to Land. You know, I always lean on that one. But, like, there's just so many. What baking can do, like, it's just, come on. That's a hard one.
I think the song I most often have in my head is I Didn't Plan It.
Oh, yeah?
And I tried to sing it, and it doesn't really pan out. I listen to it every night. You would think that I would know it backwards and forwards. Then I go to try to sing it, and I'm like, that didn't sound the way that Charity does it, so what am I doing wrong? Yeah, mine changes so much. I love the thought behind You Matter to Me, like, oof.
Oh, gosh.
Right?
You just
then
said that, like,
I know, you name
one,
song.
And it's like, oh, just punch me in the heart.
And
like,
a song that I used to never connect to, just listening to the album, was Take It From an Old Man. But I will say that my show hack, not life hack, is that song just scoops me up, puts me right where I need to be for the rest of the show. And when I really listen to what Larry is singing to me every night, I just, it really takes me. Yeah. It really gets me.
Wow.
There's some good tunes in this show.
They really are.
Speaking of good tunes, you introduced me to a song that I actually had never heard of, and I love it. It's Go Back by Emily King.
Yep.
And I just celebrated my 11-year anniversary in New York, living in New York City 2 days ago. And so this song kind of like shook me to my core for that reason. And it means a lot to you.
Yeah, I just love the lyrics. I love how it talks about, stepping out, and not like, and risking it all, and not like holding anything precious or sacred, because fear, I think, can hold us back so many times. But to step out, like on faith or whatever it is you believe, to step out, that's when the magic happens. That's when the glory begins. And I feel like this song that's what it's talking about, and that's why I love it.
I love it. And here to play it for us, because I butcher it every time we practice, is Yair Evnen.
Is that really true? Did you butcher it? No.
Yes, I was butchering it. And you might recognize him from the diner.
Hi.
Can we get him in? How do we do this? We're gonna cuddle, y'all. We gotta cuddle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yair plays cello and guitar in our show, and he's pretty much freaking amazing.
Yeah.
So let's all jam.
Let's do it.
Maybe I'll win, maybe I'll never play. Maybe I'll lose, maybe I'll beat the game. Something calling, to know where I'm going, I feel it in my veins. Had some tough breaks in this town, heaven knows. Seen some heartaches weigh me down like a stone. Well, I lick my wounds, I got nothing to lose. I'm headed out on my own. I'll never go back. I'll never go back. You'll never change that. I'll never go back. Will I make it? Will it taste victory? Will I give in or will I risk it on me? All this reminiscing and wishing things were different as it rocked me to my knees. Kiss my mother, tell her I'll be okay. Couldn't stay here, had to find my own way. Well, there's something better, there's got to be better. I know I'm gonna find it someday. I'll never go back. I'll never go back. You'll never change that. I'll never go back. Oh, I can't expect to find a feeling like that again. No, I won't pretend. There's something waiting down this road ahead. I'll find it in the end. I'll find it in the end. I won't go back, go back, go back, go back.
Oh, I love jamming with you guys. Oh, I forgot we were live for a second. I was like, so into it.
I was lost
Oh my
in
God,
it.
Emma King, you're freaking amazing.
Yeah, you are, boo.
I'm sorry, I butchered that one line. I'm gonna get it perfect next time. I love this tune. Oh, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Holy cannoli. Thank you, Yair. Thank you, Charity.
Thank you, Alison.
And thank you all for watching.
Bye, guys.
Peace out.